20 maar 75 km van die einde, toe breek die voetshaft op die Nissan. 6000 km, 7000 km gereden en 75 km van die einde, toe breek ons.
Nee.
Ja, ons aanrijding was nie ingevouwe die, dus ons dekka, ons nie dekka plan.
Ja, yes.
Hulle het hier gepraat en toe is hulle so al van, maar hoe oefen mense wat rallykar ry so hard? Ek bedoel, ons die publiek dink, hulle ry mos net 'n kar. So ek sê, okay, klim saam hulle in die kar en doen so 2 laps en dan besef jy hulle doen dit vir 3, 4, 5, 6 tot amper 10 ure 'n dag. Vir 10 dae mekaar. Dan begin jy agter te kom, okay, hoor die nek, die skouers, die hele frame, die kor.
Rally car drivers for the first time. They bring a different energy and a whole new sort of different sort of training to the gym, and I had to obviously study up and learn a lot about the rally car driving and that sort of thing. We train twice a week and we train extremely hard. We don't train the usual, I'd like to say, the textbook way. We train longer hours and a lot more reps, just because that's more specific to what they're going to do and what they need to achieve. We train for 2 hours, which is quite long. I mean, like I said, not the textbook sort of way, and we make sure that we get them to a point where they want to give up. If I can get them to a point where they want to give up, I'm happy. I want to try push them past that point, and I want to try help them believe that, okay, once we get to this place, we can actually go further. The body is capable of going further. And I think a big part of that is, and a big part of the rally car driving is the mental toughness side of things. Obviously the strength side, that's very important, but the mental toughness is a big part of it. If the mind is strong, the body will follow. So what I try and do is I try and ensure that the body is capable of going to or good enough to and fit enough to go 8 days in a car. And also, if you are fit enough and if you are extremely fit, you are more capable of making the correct decisions. And I think that's very important when it comes to rally car driving.
We do load them and deload them according to their schedules, so we always have their schedules coming up. So for example, now I think we have one at the races start happening at the end of Q1. So obviously we are at the start of Q1 now. We know they'll be racing within the next 2-3 months. So that gives us a lot of time, or let's say it gives us about a month and a half to 2 months to really push their thresholds to almost, I won't say break them, but get really close to breaking them, pushing mental barriers and also pushing physical barriers. And then about 2 to 3 weeks prior to competition, that's where the actual physical load starts taking off a little bit. That's where you want the ligaments, the tendons, the muscle, the nervous system to be as relaxed and fully recovered as possible. Yet again, as possible, there's a lot of external factors like their personal lives and work that do have an impact or make a difference. So for us, I think, yes, it's about timing. It does play a big role, but we do deload them closer to their racing season. But then yet again, you can't take the foot off the petrol entirely. You need to keep them there, because if you deload too much, you almost get a bit of a lazy, demotivated athlete, as to they are used to training every day. They are used to going flat out. So there's a lot of things that play a role. You're looking at the endocrinological systems, which is all their hormones and how their hormones react with their physical and psychological side.
Top.